Hello and welcome to this edition of Talking Points, where we explore the nuances of the fine watches that pass through watchshuffle.com. Today is the turn of the PAM 671 Bronzo. This watch was released back in 2017 as a successor to the PAM 382, which came with the green khaki dial and was also a numbered edition of 1000. This watch has the updated 9010 caliber, which is 1.9 millimeters thinner than the caliber 9000, which came in the 382. This makes the case correspondingly thinner. This watch has the nice deep blue dial with the corresponding deep blue of the date wheel, which is rare in dark coloured dials. Usually you have a contrasting date wheel colour. This watch is essentially a dive watch, and therefore it's important to be able to read the time easily underwater, and to that end we have luminous markers at the hour points and also lume on the hands of the watch. The watch comes with a 15-minute bezel, which allows for us to time activities at 1-minute intervals up to 15 minutes and at 5-minute intervals thereafter. And we do this by lining up the beginning of the bezel with the minute hand, and we can just watch the number of minutes that have elapsed up to 15 minutes and then at 5-minute intervals thereafter. The watch is made from bronze, as the name suggests, which is an alloy of tin and copper. The alloy naturally tarnishes as the metal is exposed to water and or air, and although this watch is completely unused since purchase and has been wrapped in plastic since purchase, we can see that there's tarnishing of the bezel and on the side of the case, and this will only intensify as the watch sort of enters everyday use. The watch comes on a leather strap, which can be easily changed to a rubber strap by undoing these screws at the side of the lugs and also this screw on the buckle. The watch has a titanium buckle and a titanium case back, and this is because of the hypoallergenic sort of properties of titanium. Using bronze next to the skin would leave a green tinge on the skin, whereas titanium wouldn't leave that sort of residue. This watch is remarkably, it's waterproof to 300 meters, and that's achieved using this patented, trademarked lever system that Panerai invented. In the open position, the watch is not waterproof, but it allows us to access the crown. In this neutral position, we would use the crown to wind up the movement and give it some power reserve. By moving it out 1 point, we can adjust the hour hand, and by moving this hour hand twice around the watch face, it would move the date wheel forward by 1 point like that. And by moving it out 1 further point, we can adjust the minute hand. We put the crown back into the neutral position, close the lever, and we've got 300 meters of waterproofness again. I find that absolutely incredible. This watch is a numbered edition of 1000, and you can see the edition number just here. This particular watch has an edition number in the 400s. The watch has real wrist presence. I haven't had it on my wrist myself, but feeling it in my hand, it's got some real heft. Quite a niche watch compared to, say, a Submariner, but equally the tarnishing of the case is very unique and would be a really interesting thing to follow, I think, using photographs taken at, I don't know, weekly, monthly, yearly intervals, and you could follow the development of the patina over that period. This watch has a value of around £12,000 to £15,000 and will be coming to an auction on watchshuffle.com very, very soon. Thank you very much for your attention. Until next time.